Hey Ahleena team, welcome back. It's your girl Ahleena. Yo, it has been a minute since I have given you all a tutorial, a makeup tutorial, and that says, you know what, hopefully I get this out before the year is up, but if not, this video will be posted next year. We're gonna be stepping into 2022. Isn't that crazy, y'all? Like, wow. Like, when you really sit down and think of it, you're like, what? Like, we're going into 2022. Child, this year has just flown by. Like, I don't know about y'all, but this year has really flown by for me. A lot of stuff has happened, but yeah, I'm so excited for you all to see this video today. Like I said, I haven't done a makeup video in a long time on my channel. I think since this summer, and that's crazy because now it's winter. So I really hope that you all enjoy this video. It's very chill. I'm gonna do a voiceover for the entire video because yeah, I'm just getting back into the swing of things with posting tutorials and whatnot, and you will see me next year in 2022 sorta lean off on YouTube with tutorials unless I make some type of spin on it, like maybe doing a setting spray versus another setting spray, like those type of videos, or let me see what else, like testing out viral TikTok hacks, something like that. So y'all gonna see some of those type of videos on this channel for next year. So this is kind of going to be like my last, like, I don't know, makeup tutorial where I'm sitting down actually like putting on a soft glam that doesn't have a twist to it, if that makes sense. I know that's a little confusing, but at least it's confusing to me. But if it's not confusing to you, you smart. Okay, yeah. Make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below if you enjoyed, and I really can't wait for y'all to get into this look. Like, some of it is sort of coming off. I probably could put a little bit more, but y'all, I followed my friend Courtney Janine's hack with putting concealer on in between your lips as lipstick. Masterpiece. My lips look like a masterpiece. You all dab it a little. But anyway, y'all, I'm definitely gonna be taking this hat that my girl Courtney put out because, child, and I don't even wear gloss that much, y'all, but this is beautiful. Like, it's so freaking gorgeous. But anyway, I keep saying anyway, let's hop into the video, y'all. Alright, y'all, so we're going to be hopping into that first palette, and I'm going to be using that brown that I pointed to, and I'm using my Morphe 441 brush, I believe, to pack that color on my lid. I always start on the outer portion of my eye and then work my way towards the front, and then I'm going to be hopping into another palette by Juvias Place. All the palettes that I use will be in the description box down below. And I'm going to be putting that directly below that lighter brown that we used and applying it in the same motions in the same way that I did with the lighter brown. Okay, now I'm getting a clean blending brush, and this is another Morphe brush. I don't know the name of this one, but we're going to be using that, and we're going to be cleaning off and blending those two colors together so that there's an easy transition between the colors and that it is blended properly. And now we're going to be using some concealer from e.l.f. I'll have the name of this concealer down below too. I'm not sure, but yeah, it will be down below in the description box. But I'm going to be doing a cut crease today, you guys, so I always do my cut creases the same, but you will notice as I do the other eye, will be off camera actually, but when I do the other eye, it's not going to be as even as the first one that I did, I noticed, but altogether, I do like the shape. It was okay. It wasn't terrible, but definitely make sure when you all are doing your cut creases that you look carefully to make sure that both of the eyes are symmetrical and whatnot, that one isn't higher than the other. So yeah, definitely be aware of that. But I'm using a flat brush from Morphe, And yeah, I'm just carving out where I want it to be. It's gonna go a little bit above my natural crease. And the way that you can find your like where you desire for your cut crease to be, just look up after you put the concealer on, and it'll automatically draw a line like where you should start putting your concealer at to start cutting your crease. And yeah, that's the process, guys. And I'm going to talk with you on a second when we move on to applying another color on our cut crease. Okay, so now that I finished the cut crease, I'm just applying those same colors that I used for the transitions behind the cut crease. And I'm going to be putting that on my eyes. And just to close in the gap so that there's a smooth transition from the colors that we used previously. And then I'm going to be using that palette we used first with that lighter brown shade in it. And I'm going to be applying that pink shade. It's really cute. It's a nice neutral color to put on your lid, especially if you're doing a type of look like this where it's like a simple, soft glam, you know, where it's not too much going on. It's nice and neutral. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And then we're going to be applying some glitter, y'all. And I got that glitter. Well, it's like a shimmer. I got that shimmer from right out of that same palette. And I'm going to place it right above where we put that nude shade at. And you don't need any glue for this. You all just, you can literally swipe it off of the, out of the palette and using a flat brush like I have. And just applying it right on your lid. It's really easy, no glue necessary. I feel like if you use glue, it probably would be tacky anyway and it wouldn't come out right. So don't do that. But yeah, now we're just going to be applying some eyeliner. You all know that I am definitely for a big wing. So just look how I apply it. My camera is pretty zoomed in for this video so far, as you all see. And you're able to kind of see exactly what I'm doing. It's really clear. So definitely, if you have to rewind this to look a couple times to see how I'm applying my liquid liner, do so. But yeah, we're doing a bold wing today, so I'm gonna let you all watch real quick. Okay, so now moving on to primer, I'm going to be using the Milk Makeup Primer. This primer came out last year, I believe, and it's definitely been my go-to ever since I tried it out. It definitely helps to prep my skin before I use my foundation. And yeah, I just love it. I love how it smells. I love how it feels. It's not tacky on my skin. Yeah, and it just glides on really easy. I use a brush, or you can use your fingers, but I typically use a brush if it's nearby. But sometimes I will use my finger, but that's besides the point. I really love this primer. My foundation sticks to it really well, so I would definitely recommend you all trying this primer out if you haven't already. And then we're going to be moving on into foundation. So I'm going to be using a drugstore friendly foundation today, y'all. I'm going to be using the Maybelline 355 Coconut foundation. This foundation is a pretty good match for my skin complexion, if I do say so myself. And it does have full coverage, and it's not really expensive. Like I said, this is a drugstore foundation, so you won't find this at Sephora, but they do sell this at Ulta. But you can also get this at like your local CVS, Walgreens, those typical places. And yeah, and I'm just applying this with a brush first to paint it on. I kind of stuck with this technique in 2021. I'm bringing it into 2022 because I like it. I'm doing that first, and then further blending it out with a foundation brush. Y'all will see the foundation brush when I start to blend it out, but I'm going to be using that. And yeah, and then I might use a beauty blender to further make sure that everything is blended out and there's no oils peeking through. If so, sometimes I don't, but it just depends on the day and how my skin is, you know, like before I prep my skin and whatnot. See, I'm just blending this out, you guys. So I'll let you all watch this until we get into the part where we go into concealer. Okay, so now I'm going to be placing some concealer on my face. I'm going to be using the darkest shade first to surround the lighter shades that I'll be using on my face under my eye. So this first one, I believe, is from Juvias Place. I might be, no, actually it's from e.l.f. I forgot, this is from e.l.f. I'll have all the concealers, and like I've been saying in the video so far, all the products listed down below in the description box. So you guys do not have to worry about that. I got you. And yeah, now I'm using a Juvias Place concealer. I believe this is in 13, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I'm using that, and now I'm going to be using a e.l.f. concealer. I actually should have put that Juvias Place one above the e.l.f. one, but it's okay. We're just going to make it work. I did notice that as soon as I placed it, I was like, wait, that e.l.f. one is a little darker, but it's okay. So yeah, I'm just applying this in all the areas where I want my face to be highlighted. And now I'm using a Juvias Place concealer and just applying that around the perimeters of my forehead and around my face so that we can begin to contour our face. Alright, so now I'm using a setting spray. This is also from Milk Makeup. This setting spray, guys, has actually been really good, especially during us being quarantined and whatnot. It's definitely mess proof, so I would definitely get my hands on it, guys. It works, I promise. TikTok ain't lie. I tried it myself, but I'll probably do a TikTok myself showing you all too, because y'all be like, I need to see you do it, Ahleena. So I'm definitely going to do that for you all. But yeah, sorry I didn't show you all how I blended everything through. My battery died, but there are other videos up on how I blend out everything so it can be smooth. But now we're moving into our bronzer. This is from Sephora. Yeah, the Sephora collection, and I love it. I've used this bronzer on every look ever since I got it. Like, yeah, it's really nice. I love how it makes my face look nice and warm and toasty. So we're going to be using that. And then for setting powder, I did use, I believe, Laura Mercier's translucent powder in honey. Yeah, I used that under my eyes. I'm going to be using that on every other place where I place that concealer so that we can set it and that, yeah, it will not be moving so that we can be matte. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that. And yeah, now I'm just contouring my nose, making sure it looks snatched a little bit. And then we're going to be hopping into blush, guys, in just a second in the next clip. And okay, here we go. So I've been using this palette for my blush for a while too. I love the combination and how it creates this like coral orange peachy look. It's so pretty. So I'm going to be using those two colors that I pointed to and mixing them together, and it just creates a really pretty blush. Like, look at that, it's so pretty. So yeah, we're going to be doing that, and then I'm going to be using a highlighter from that same palette, and I'm going to be using that for my inner corner highlight on my eyes, and where my brow bone is, I'm going to be placing some of that highlighter there, and where my nose is, and my forehead and my chin. Those are the typical places where I like to be, you know, just a little shiny, a little glowy, and whatnot. So we're going to be doing that, and then we're going to move on to lips soon. But I know I'm talking a little bit fast before the clips show, so I'm going to let you all watch this. Sorry about that. I'm going to let you all watch how I do everything that I just explained. Okay, so now I'm going to apply some mascara on my lashes, and I'm going to apply some on my bottom lashes as well to give it a little pop and to elongate them and give it a little color, because we have been doing a lot of manipulation under the eyes, so some concealer has gotten on it, so it don't look like I got any lashes currently on my bottom lashes. So we're going to fix that really quick, and then we're going to move on to our lips. I'm going to be using a Colourpop liner. I think it's in BFF4. Yeah, that is my absolute favorite brown liner that I've been using for my lips so far. It's super creamy. It applies well. The only downside about that liner is that it literally, when you sharpen it, the pencil sometimes will break and you just like, what? Like, really? So that happens frequently with this lip pencil, but it's all good. But it's still my fave. Yeah, we're going to be doing that to line our lips, and then I'm going to be using a liquid lipstick from NK, and it's sort of just like a pink color. It's just like a not a nude, like a mauve pink. So we're going to be using that, and then I'm going to be using a liquid eyeshadow for my lips, which is cool. You all have seen me use this in some videos before, and I'm going to use that in the center of my lips to kind of give it a what am I trying to say? I don't know what I'm trying to say, y'all. I'm losing the words, but we're going to use that. And then we're going to use a gloss. I believe I used the gloss from Fenty Beauty. I know it's one of those gloss bomb creams. I do not remember the name of the one that I used, but it will be down below. And I'm going to use that. And I also use some concealer, guys. I don't know, in the beginning I told you all that I used a hack from Courtney Janine. And that hack works. If you use some concealer, whatever concealer you would normally use under your eyes to highlight or for whatever, just use that on your lips and it will create a really, really, really unique lip combo. So I love it, and I'm definitely going to be using that combo more often. So yeah, that's how my lips turned out. You all are going to see in just a sec. It's going to turn out really pretty. Okay, so now I'm going to be applying some lash glue, and I'm going to be putting on my lashes. The lashes that I'm using today is from a good friend of mine, Miss Kayla. I'm using her line from Viva La K, and the lashes are in the style Diva, I believe. Sorry if I'm wrong, Kayla, but I think it's Diva. So I'm going to be using that. I love those lashes, y'all. Like, they last so long. I know I've been saying that all 2020. I'm going to be saying that all 2020, 2021, and 2022, that you all need these lashes in your life. I only have to buy from her maybe like, yeah, once a year, because her lashes are pretty sturdy. If you put them back in the case, they last for a very long time if you take care of them. So yeah, I'm going to be applying those lashes, and then I believe that will be pretty much everything, guys. I believe. And yeah, I'm just super thankful that you all have watched this far. I know, like I said in the beginning, I haven't done a makeup tutorial in a minute, so I'm thankful that you all watched all the way through. And yes, we're definitely going to be doing some more fun stuff, more fun content with beauty, different beauty hacks and whatnot for this year. We're in 2021 now, y'all. I did not put the video up. I mean, not 2021, 2022. I did not make it and put this video up in 2021, so surprise. But yeah, I'm very thankful that you all have watched, and we're gonna have the final review in just a sec. Alright guys, so this is the final review. I hope that you all like it. I've definitely enjoyed doing this soft glam for you all. I'm so thankful that you all have watched all the way through. And if you like this video, please make sure to give me a big thumbs up. And also subscribe to my channel if you have not. And I look forward to creating more content for you beautiful people. So be on the lookout, okay? 2022, we stepping out with that new. So thanks again for watching. Bye guys.